Hello guys, welcome back to Sew with Tara. And if you're new on this page is for sewing lovers and beginners who wants to sew without fear, without confusion, and without wasting your money. Okay, so if you want to learn how to sew, you want to know the business, you want to learn the basic step by step on how to be a fashion designer. This is where you are supposed to be. So today, like I said, I'll be talking on common mistakes that beginners make in their fashion journey. And so if this is applicable to you, or if this resonates with what you are going through, this is not a you problem. Everybody has gone through it at one point or another. So let me start with them. So if you ask sometimes, I mean mostly everybody, when you start out in your fashion journey, sometimes you ask the question, why is my clothes not fitting? Why is it looking rough? Why am I not getting this properly? This is not something that is not common. Everybody has gone through it at some point or the other. So these are the solutions to the common mistakes that beginners make. Number one, stop guessing. I know I have seen some people that says that you don't need to measure everything. And once you measure this place and you measure this place, if you're a good tailor or if you're a good fashion designer, you should be able to know how to. That is a mistake, and do not make it. Do not do a guesswork. If you do your work properly and you get all your measurements, if you take all the measurements that you are supposed to take, you have this confidence when you are making this clothes that you are using the accurate measurements. Do not go with the flow of if you measure the bust, you don't measure the displays. Measure every single inch for that body that you know that you'll be needing. Look at your style. Look at the places that you need to measure and measure it. The simplest one, measure it. That is one. Second, cutting without seam allowance. I see some people that says, hey, you're putting too much seam allowance, you're wasting clothes. Yes, there is waste of fabric when the allowance is getting to 3 inches. It's not making sense. But if you put allowance of 2 inches, there is nothing wrong with that clothes that you will not be able to fix. But if you're saying, hey, I want to put allowance of 0.5 inch and you're still a beginner, there are some people that will put 0.5 inch and there won't be a single problem. But for a beginner, sure, allowance should be at least 1 inch allowance, clear allowance, at least 1 inch. And if you want to be very safe, put 2 inches. Anything that you want to correct, you can correct with 2 inches allowance. I hope you understand. The next one is rushing. Do not rush while making clothes. I see some people that says that I can make this within 30 minutes. I can make this with. They can, but as a beginner, you cannot. You will get there, but you are still in the learning process. So when you are rushing, you get confused. There are some things that you will need to lose and do again. You will not do it because you are rushing. So calm down, do it step by step, and then you will get it. So the next one is not pressing, and this is very common. Like I said, I've been in this work for a while, so I can say I've heard of many flex. I've heard someone that said that I've made a whole outfit without ironing, and I can make a suit without ironing. We're wasting time here. Please let them say whatever they want to say. Do what you need to do. Iron at every step. Any stitch you make, iron. As a beginner, you can't afford to be pressured by someone that has been sewing for ages. They know their weight. Some of them, I have a boss. If my boss closes his eye and he says he wants to make a straight stitch, my boss will make it. At the time, can I do that? No. I'll have to open my eye like this and make a straight stitch. So as a beginner, you do not sew without pressing. Every step of the way, you must press. The next one is using the wrong fabric. There are different fabric for different styles. And this is important. You do not use the wrong fabric for your wrong style. It will not come out well. So that is why you should take your time, learn fabric, what they are good for, and what will make your work look perfect and presentable and nice, and you will love it at the end of the day. And again, do not fall in the pressure of this is what I can afford by your customer. Please, there is also that you want to please your customer, you now get a fabric that is not suitable for that style. It will affect your work and it will stress you. The next one is not drafting. I know that most of us are used to freehand, and there are some things that and there are some styles that actually you do not necessarily need to draft on the paper before you transfer to your fabric. But there is a but. There are some styles that you just need, you have to. There is no two ways about it. You have to draft it first on your paper, then you transfer to your fabric. So any mistake that you want to make, you make it on that paper, you correct it, then you transfer to your fabric. Because if you draft those styles directly on your fabric, it is gone. There's no remedy. So you now start patching and looking for ways and all of that, and that will not make your work very, very neat. So the last one is expecting perfection too fast. This is another reason. You're not perfect yet. Nobody is actually perfect. Nobody is. I don't know how good you are. Nobody is perfect, especially in this our line of work. Nobody is perfect. We keep learning every single day. So please do not pressure yourself. Go at the pace at which you are. You are a beginner. Enjoy that stage. Enjoy it. Do everything that you need to do. Press your clothes, measure everything, use the right fabric, do everything that you're supposed to do, and your work will come out nice. All these mistakes that beginners make is avoidable. But I feel due to pressure, I want to know it fast, fast, fast. It's really affecting. So calm down and do your work properly, and you will see the result. So if this video is helpful, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Do everything that you can to help grow this page. Till next time, where we'll be talking about something else. Bye bye. See you.